I've been asked if the water jet cutter will cut one of these. So I bought this the other day, a pallet truck, or a pallet jack as they call it in New Zealand, you know, for lifting pallets and heavy things around the workshop. So I arrived here at the house, we've just put it in the ute, we're then going to take it into the workshop right now, unload it and sort of take the bubble wrap off, that kind of thing. I was away the last day or two, but just saw this. These are the mechanical pencils, packed and ready to go to backers. So my dad helped with that. He did all the sort of heat sealing and all that of these packets, you know, inserting the mechanical pencils in these. I shall show you them, just in case you've not seen them before. So that's them there. So yeah, that's kind of awesome, sort of when work gets done when you're off doing other things. I think we should actually look underneath that pallet truck and sort of see how it works. I'm kind of curious. I mean, with just a little bit of a lever, like, you know, my son's just lifted up the entire centrifugal tumbler. Just, you know, he's 6. So there must be some leverage, hydraulic-y stuff going on. So I think we'll have a look at it just now.
Underneath it. Okay.
Cool. You go all the way over? Sort of, I think, what do you call it? Leverages,
Yeah,
or...
Can I say something?
Yes, you can tell me something.
When this goes down,
Yeah.
that will go down like that.
Okay. It's a good explanation. So we have the handle. As it pumps down, it sort of powers or fills this hydraulic little ram here. This causes the sort of the wheels to push down and separate from this part, so this separates from this, and that causes a leverage on this sort of lever here. Hopefully you can see that, and what that does ultimately is pull these metal bars that are connected to the wheels. So basically it's pushing the wheels down, and in turn this rod is pushing those wheels over there down, and it's the pushing down of the wheels that really lifts the main body and therefore whatever on it. I think it's a bit sort of Newton, isn't it? For every action there's an equal and opposite reaction, so the pushing down of the wheels forces the body up. I think so anyway. There's a little chain in here, in the handle, and we can see it's a little bit rusty, so what we're going to do is I'm going to get my son to sort of lubricate it a little bit with some silicone grease. You get onto that chain there? No, you watch what you're doing. There we go, yeah, that's it. That's it. Can you aim it a little bit more in there? Perfect. There we go, that's it. Okay. Lordy be. That's fine. High five. Now, I think it might kind of shatter it. My dad thinks it'll be fine. It's a bit kind of flimsy and wobbly and soft plastic, but we're gonna test it out and see how it goes. And there we have it. The words, "You spin me right round, baby right round," cut perfectly into the bottom of the record. Now, okay, obviously it looks a bit shattered, and it is, but take a look at this. You can see the words, you can actually see the words there. So I think the real problem was, it would have worked, except we need to put it on top of, say, a bit of plastic or a bit of cardboard or something like that, so that it would hold it up. I think it was sort of bouncing around a bit, that's my theory. So by the looks of it, you know, there's a little bit of words cut, but then the middle part shattered. So I think a record can be cut, we just need to support it better. I was wanting to have a go on the pallet truck, but my son seems to have grabbed it and won't let me have a go, so at least I've got time to make a video for you. It's funny, when I think back on when and how I grew up, I was involved in my parents' businesses quite a lot. Not involved sort of work-wise, but I mean just being there a lot. Like, I think when I was 4 or 5, they had like a grocery store, you know, like a corner store that sold food and all that kind of thing. And my parents also had, you know, fishing boats, clothes shops, they had like market stalls on the street, and yeah, and I think a few other things I've kind of forgotten, but we were always there, you know. I say we, me and my sister, she's a couple of years younger than me, she still lives back in Scotland, but yeah, it's funny when I think of it. I wonder if that's influenced so, you know, why I struggle to work for someone and really just want to work for myself and do my own thing and run my own business. I mean, possibly, maybe I would have done that anyway, I don't know, but I have a sneaky suspicion it's helped. I mean, I've still to learn about business and things like that pretty much from scratch. Like, just like, while we were there in the business, my parents never sort of really integrated us into it. I don't think any reason not to or to do it. They just got on with working really hard, and they really did work hard. So yeah, it's interesting to sort of think where you come from, and you kind of think, you know, what I'm doing now and where I'm going, is that how much has that been influenced? Not has it been influenced, but how much has it been influenced by, you know, how you grew up and the environment that you grew up in. While I was away earlier, my father tried again, but that's the best we can do. So, not great. The material that the record's made from, whatever it is, just a little bit brittle, I think. So, turns out you can't really water jet cut an LP.